I'm Gidden, I'm a designer and I run 3 businesses. They're all based in Cardiff, but work in London, UK and internationally. There's something really seriously unique about starting a business in Wales, almost sort of threading that your Welsh roots through into your business, into your brand, which does give it that unique and distinctive edge. You know, for me as a creative too, there's fantastic amounts of inspiration here on my doorstep, from the people to the landscape, to the history. It's definitely woven into the work that I do. Ultimately, being creative, you want to do what you're passionate about. And so I thought, okay, if I ever get to the point where I wake up one morning and I don't enjoy what I do anymore, that really is the point that I need to rethink. And I woke up one morning and actually didn't enjoy what I was doing or the way that I was doing it. So for me, that was, I suppose, the point that I thought I've got to start making changes. So for me, it was really important that I did it my way, and so I didn't hold back for anything or anyone. Big decision, but for me, it felt absolutely the right decision. Just because you love the idea doesn't mean to say that there's a business to be had from that idea. And so, first and foremost, it's important to make sure that there is a market for your service, for your product. There is potential for you to believe that there's a gap when there actually isn't a gap. This idea of sort of perceived gaps, the gap might exist because there isn't a need for the service or the product. So you can actually sort of get that bit seriously wrong. So it's important to do the market research. You go into business with an idea and you want that business and that idea to be a success. You don't go into business to fail. So, building that sort of support structure, whether it is financial, whether it is advisory, is really important. That wasn't available to me in quite the same way as it is to anybody that wants to go into business today. Being in business can be quite isolating. Therefore, that kind of support structure, kind of comes into its own. Surround yourself by a network of people that can be there. Whatever you're going through, the highs and the lows, the tough times, the good times. The thing that I love about business is that it's always exposed to opportunity, and you never know what's around the corner. And that's seriously exciting because business in your hands actually can be really seriously fluid. It's full of surprises. You're kind of giving birth to a family. It can be quite difficult juggling, and because whether it's your team, your clients, your suppliers, they all want a bit of you, and you have to juggle all that very sensibly, because the last thing you want to do is to end up with an imbalance of time dedicated to each business and each client, each customer. It can be quite demanding, but at the same time I get an enormous buzz out of it.